Hi, we are going to make a debate, and the team of that will conform this debate is Mauricio Cavazos, César González, Irene Aguilar, Luis Venecia, Isabel Cortés, Valeria Lanís, and me, Alejandro Rodriguez. And we will make this debate for this PIA of biology. Well, now we are going to start with our debate. Today, we are going to start the biotechnology debate made by students from the city of high school and the group of 409. Here, during this debate, there will be two posters about biotechnology in favor and against. The first poster is that if biotechnology has positive aspects on its application, and on the other side, we will have a poster about ethical problems. Well, first of all, we need to have a kind of knowledge about technology, biotechnology. Biotechnology is a technology that involves the use of living organisms, and biotechnology is mainly used in agriculture, food science, and in medicine. In biotechnology, living organisms are used to make useful chemical and products or to perform an industrial task. Now, the students will start the debate, telling their posters different arguments and using their ability of convincing the people to support their point of view or their poster.
The impact on the global community, agricultural biotechnology can help solve the global food crisis and make a positive impact on world hunger. According to the United Nations, food productivity will have to rise by 50% by the year 2030 to meet the demands of a growing population. The positive impact on human health beneficial traits include lower saturated fat, increased omega-3 fatty acids, and increased isoflavone content, adopting technology and the best practices which increase productivity to meet future needs. We begin steward of the environment, improving human health through access to safe and nutritious food.
It can improve health and reduce hunger simultaneously. Biotechnology has helped to improve the nutritional content of our food supply. Necessary vitamins and minerals can be produced in croplands, and this reduces health issues that are related to a lack of nutrients. At the same time, biotechnology also improves croplands, yields, and nutritional density, so people can eat less and still receive the same nutritional values. That allows more people to have the food they need. It also creates flexibility within the food chain. Biotechnology can also help croplands be able to produce food that may not be possible under regular conditions. Using concepts from this field of study, it is possible to grow crops in the desert. It is possible to create crops that are naturally resistant to pests. Although the amount of land our planet can provide is finite, biotechnology allows us to be able to use more of it for what we need.
Hi, my name is Cesar, and I'm going to talk about the impact in the energy sector. Finally, to highlight the benefits of biotechnology in the energy sector and even exploring them to other sectors. Scientific advance have allowed to development or biorefinery technology as means of creating new ways of converting biomass into new type of renewable products. The resulting bio-based products have the similar functionality to the corresponding fossil-based products. They are expected to generate significant environmental benefits, safety. So next argument. In the environmental sector. As for the benefits developed in the environmental sector, with biotechnology, scientists have gained access to plants and microorganisms in the rheosphere to remedy contaminated soil. This field of biotechnology is understood as bioremediation. This is because plants have the inherent capacity to absorb contaminants from their soil and translate them into their internal tissues bioaccumulate, while microorganisms mainly degrade. Thank you.
In healthcare, an ethical dilemma arises from biotechnology is cost and access to new treatments, such as drugs, as tissue plasminogen activator, used to break up clots that cause heart attacks and strokes, and also colony stimulating factors, used to restore blood suppliers in cancer patients being treated with chemotherapy and extremely expensive. In agriculture, foods contains GM ingredients and they are not usually labeled to indicate their origin. This is because regulatory agencies determine food safety based on the similarity to existing foods, its chemical composition and effects on the digestive systems of these animals, not on whether the plant variant arose from the traditional agriculture or transgenic technology.
Hi, my name is Isabel Cortez, and I'm going to debate about the ethical problems in biotechnology. The ethical problems in biotechnology can differ a lot, but there are mainly the most important one is the one of healthcare biotechnology because it's a real expensive one and it's probably everything we need like for us to get better. And I mean, you see here that the ethical issues that arise from modern biotechnologies of course include availability and the use of privileged information, but it also includes potential ecological harm and access to new drugs and treatments which interferes with nature. The applications include agriculture and healthcare, and it's a real expensive thing to acquire and it's something we need both. So I think we should lower the price because I mean everybody has a chance to like receive this kind of treatment, but if it's too expensive, people can't. My second argument is that another ethical issue is protecting human subjects in clinical trials. The issue has generated considerable debate since 1999, when an 18-year-old Jesse Gelsinger died while participating in a gene therapy trial at the University of Pennsylvania. The institution was widely criticized for failing to disclose crucial information on uninformed consent documents, relaxing criteria for accepting volunteers or enrolling volunteers who were ineligible. The episode promoted a great deal of soul searching among researchers and regulators, and many universities began implementing new standards as a rule of harsh spotlight that was cast on the clinical trial world. This is also a very important issue because when you have subjects and you're using them with permission for a trial, you do not need to reveal their personal information, and you have to you have to respect what you said in the contract and the rules and everything, and you cannot reveal the personal information even though the person is deceased. You cannot do it, especially if you don't have permission.
Two widely used biotechnologies that manipulate genes are recombinant DNA technology, which endows single-cell organisms with novel characteristics, using genes from other organisms, and transgenic technology. This creates multicellular organisms that bear genes from other types of organisms. Genetically modify fruits and vegetables, such as type of corn that manufactures a bacterial insecticide, are transgenic plants. Ethical issues that arise from modern biotechnologies include the availability and use of privileged information, potential for ecological harm, access to new drugs and treatments, and the idea of interfering with nature. Applications include agriculture and healthcare, while there has been considerable debate about the fit between moral theory and moral reasoning in everyday life. The way in which moral problems are defined has really been questioned.
Well, now concluding all the information that the students gave us, and according to every argument and contradictions these guys had, each person can conclude in different ways all the data, and each one could believe in the arguments or postures. But at the end, uh, it is normal to have different opinions about this controversial theme. I agree with both postures. Both of them gave very concrete arguments, and the security the students had explaining their postures were amazing. So thank you to the CIREB students that participate in this debate about biotechnology for this PIA, and thank you also to the audiences that heard this perfect debate. Hope this made your knowledge bigger, and have a nice day. The debate is over. Thank you.